welcome to this week's episode of Hawk Talk. I'm Abby, and I'm going to have these two DSU band students introduce themselves.
My name is Lexie Berger. It is my 4th year of college, and I do Bismarck State College's, I do DSU's program on BSC's campus.
I'm Anton Krebs. It is also my 4th year of college here at DSU. I'm a music ed major, and then I'm also in the band, as you guys would know.
So we're going to dive right in. What age did you both start playing musical instruments or being interested in music?
I started in 6th grade in Mandan. I started on soprano clarinet, and then I moved to New Salem, and I finished there, and I did bass clarinet. So pretty much as soon as I could get into music, I did it.
And for me, I started playing band in the 5th grade. I started playing trombone. That's what I still play to this day. I actually really did not like music until about the 8th grade. They just started growing on me after a while, so yeah.
Well, I'm glad you did, and I'm sure DSU is too. Do you have a preference between traditional music or more pep band music?
I really like contemporary stuff, so really weird stuff that people are like, is that really music? That's kind of my thing.
Oh.
And I'm on the literal opposite end of the spectrum there. I like the older stuff. I'm not really a fan of the new stuff. As far as pep band goes, pep band is great for just giving students a chance to perform, and it's just a lot of fun, but I mean, it's not the most educational per se, but as far as just the performance aspect of it is great for that.
Do you both prefer to play that type of music too, or you just like to listen to it?
I prefer to play it, not listen to it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'd rather play than listen to it.
So kind of a weird question, because personally I can't play any instrument. So how many can each of you play?
Play well. I do my soprano and bass, and I do piano lessons. And I sing, so it depends if you count voice as an instrument, but those are my comfortable instruments.
Mm-hmm. And for me, my primary instrument is the trombone, but I also play a lot of euphonium and piano, and I even dabble with the accordion a little bit. And I also sing, so yeah.
Interesting. If you had to play one instrument for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
I think bass clarinet.
Why?
I've played it longer, and I'm more comfortable on it than I am my soprano.
I'd have to go with the accordion, simply because it's something totally different, and like anybody can, learn the trombone or any other just concert band instrument like that. But the accordion is just something totally different that nobody does anymore, and it kind of sets a guy apart from everybody else. So.
Which one did you play for the DSU Star Spangled Banner?
The accordion.
Oh, that makes sense. So I heard a rumor that there's a band concert coming up, and each of you are going to be featured. So if you want to go ahead and talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I am doing Weber's Concertino on soprano clarinet. I did it because I auditioned for the BMSO's concerto competition. So you submit a video of you just playing a section of it, and then I got called back to the 2nd round of auditions, so I was a finalist in the competition. I didn't make it in, but I'm really excited to play it with DSU.
Good. Anton?
And I'm doing Guillemot's more so symphonique as a concerto as well. It was also written as a trombone solo with piano, so I'd been doing that with my trombone lessons, and I performed that at last semester's juries, but then the main reason why I'm doing it was to play with the band this spring. So.
What does the prep look like for that concert?
For me, since I'm on the Bismarck campus, it's just a lot of self-practice. But I am coming to DSU once a week this month to practice with the band here. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty much the same idea with me as well. A lot of practicing on my own, and then whatever we do in band class.
So what does the concert format look like? What does Dr. Holder have going on throughout the rest of the concert?
So he's got a concert march called First Suite, I believe is what it's called. Okay. He's got that, and Flourish or Wind Band, and what's the other piece he's doing as well?
Country dance for the country or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact titles offhand, but there's a lot of variety with all of our pieces,
Good.
So a little bit of everything.
The last question is a classic here at Dickinson State. What does DSU mean to you?
To me, it means opportunity because I am pretty much tied to Bismarck. My fiance works there and he has his career already started. So being able to do DSU's program while still in Bismarck is huge for me because I don't know what else I would do without this opportunity.
That's good.
For me, I'd say the biggest thing has been just a really good opportunity to really expand all of my musical skills, whether it's knowledge or actually physically playing instruments. I mean, the professors and the students here are great. Kind of get to know everybody. So,
If you had to give the students one piece of advice, an incoming freshman, didn't know which instrument to play, didn't know whether to join the band, between concert and pep band, what would you tell them?
Try everything. Even if you're bad at it, the more you practice, the better you'll get, and it'll be worth it.
That's a good piece.
yeah, I mean, yeah. And as far as pep band goes, you have to be in concert band to be in pep band. So like there's that aspect of it. But yeah, I would have to agree with Lexie. Just try everything, but just try not to spread yourself too thin with a lot of things, because there's only so much time you can invest into things. So go what you're going to go for and go with it.
Well, thank you both for coming in today. Good luck in your concert band in May. Back to you. How long was that? Guys in the studio, I'm Abby here with Aisosa Bello. So go ahead and introduce yourself, where you're from, and what events you do on campus.
Hello everybody, my name is Aisosa Bello. Like she just said, I am a senior. I am a biology and chemistry major in the pre-med and pre-pharm track. I am also on the track and field team and the cross country team. I do the middle distance. I'm a tutor. I am a senior RA, and yeah, that's it.
All right, we're going to dive right in. A lot of kids in America wish to get into college to pursue their favorite sports. What advice would you give an aspiring track and field athlete in high school right now?
I'll say if you enjoy, just do it. You know, if it's something you enjoy, something you have like having fun with, just go do it, because you don't lose anything from doing track. So if you enjoy it, go for it. That's all.
So you're a senior here on the DSU track and field team. How's your experience changed since your freshman year, going through COVID, overcoming adversity? Like, how have you become from there to right now?
Well, I'd say being an athlete has made me grown up. You know, it made me grow up faster, made me grow up more mature in a way. So being by myself and being on a track team, excuse me, has made me stronger. It's taught me lessons of, you know, if you fail at something, you go again, because I was not always a cross country runner. You know, I never did track or anything of sports like that. So going at it and not being good at it, obviously at the first couple of years, you're failing at it, so it wasn't bad. But now, so going again, that's what school's taught me. Being from a freshman to a senior, just doesn't matter what happens. If you put your best in, just keep going, just do it again. And it sounds cliche, but that's literally it.
It's good advice. What is the most challenging part been about being in track and field, and how did you overcome it?
The most challenging part to me is just doing other stuff. It's because it's track and field is every day. Even there were days where you're off, you're recovering, or you have to do something. You have to just keep on that grind. And at the end of the day, eats into your time to, you know, your time to study, your time to hang out, your time to do other stuff. Because if you to practice hard, you have to sleep well, you have to eat well, so you have to take your sleep serious, you have to take your recovery. So that's you're eating into a time of the day. So but then to be a student athlete, you have to take the student part correctly too. So studying, so just really keeping my time together and keeping my mentality straight, so I don't, you know, that's the only, you know. So yeah, that's that.
Fun question for you now.
Okay.
What is the most unusual or interesting pre-ritual routine you do before a race?
Before a race, well, I enjoy. Okay, so if I have to wear long socks in my race, so it's the races where I don't do that, I've literally run like ass. So it's like I have to wear long socks, and that's one of my. So I kind of merge it with the short socks, so you can see you can always see something on. So if I have to wear that to run good, that's my little ritual. So I always carry a pair of long socks in my bag all the time, and it has to be colorful, so not like white or black, just color.
Like green?
Any color, orange, green. It has to be something bright. I don't know. So I've worn yellow before, so it's like, yeah.
Well, it's definitely a different pre-ritual. Last question, one we
Okay.
always ask on Hawk Talk. What does DSU mean to you?
what does DSU mean to me? It's family. It's just like everyone knows everyone. Everyone knows you. Everyone sees you. You say hi. You say hi. Everyone's smiling. You know, you've got people to talk to, friends who look up to. It's just one big family. You know, everyone knows everyone. So that's what DSU means to me. It's very close.
Great answer, and good luck this weekend in Billings.
Thank you
Hopefully
very much.
it's not snowing out there.
No.
Back to you guys in the studio.
3, 2.
It's me again. I'm sure you can tell that I've been super busy running around to interviews, and we just had one in the studio. So thanks me from the studio, and thanks me from the on-campus interview. I'm still Abby, and here to do our weekly recap. So it's finally spring, so we just had beautiful weather outside. The snow's finally melting, which means our spring sports can get rolling. Recently, DSU baseball just finished off a great conference series in Watford against Mayville. They ended up winning the series, so congrats to them. I saw there was some pretty good pitching that day. The weather was not so nice up in Watford City, so I'm glad they still pulled out a few wins. Their games coming up are against Dacotah State, Jamestown, and Waldorf, so 2 conference, 1 non-conference series. Hopefully some of them will be at home. I know they're hosting conference here in May, so get down, watch the Dirty Birds, cheer them on. It's supposed to be upcoming nice weather, so hopefully the snow will melt, no mud, a few wins. Softball has their brand new complex just opened. They just played some games on it. If you haven't gotten a chance, come out and cheer them on. Obviously, it's a beautiful brand new Sanford Sports Complex. They've been doing pretty well. They just finished up a tough series against Bellevue. Went a little rocky, but they have some good presentation, Mayville and Dacotah State series coming up, and they should be pretty competitive. So we have really good pitchers on our softball team right now. We have a really good outfield. So come out and cheer on those girls. Track finally has some lanes shoveled off, so they can finally start running some home meets. They have one coming up, the Blue Hawk Games, and then obviously we host conference again for track, softball, and baseball, all in May, all in a week and a half. So come on and cheer all of those 3 great athletes, 3 great sports. We have already national qualified men and women. So if you want to come check out Blue Hawk Throws, I know Corey Nagel and Tori Nygaard have both qualified. I know our track athletes have been working, busting their butts. So they have meets coming up in Fargo and Moorhead. So come check out the Blue Hawk Games at home, and then obviously our conference tournament. Golf just finished up a tournament in Rapid City. I know Bryce Reed had an outstanding tournament, placed top 5. So congrats to him. Keep plugging away. Pray for nice weather, because with no nice weather, you obviously can't golf. So they have some tournaments in Dickinson on the 18th, and then they'll travel to Jamestown and Valley. So hopefully they can keep snow. We can have some more home tournaments in Dickinson, so come cheer on those athletes. And then finally, we just had Lexie and Anton here in the studio for the band concert upcoming on May 2nd. So swing by. We have a super busy end of the month for April, a super busy May month with conference coming up for baseball, which is the beginning of May. Softball follows it, and we round it off with track. The band concert is May 2nd. We have lots of these student athletes performing, traveling, so come out and support our Blue Hawks. Make sure to give us a follow on our socials. Our Instagram one is DSU Foundation, and our Twitter is DSU Heritage. So check it out, give us a few likes, a few follows, and as always, Hawks are up.